Hi, Leanne Adams, Certified Master Baker, and I'm going to be evaluating baguettes. So these have baked and cooled. We don't want to do this till they've cooled completely. And what we're looking for is, again, uniformity. They're all uniform. We have a length requirement, so we're going to measure them. They're supposed to be 21. I'm at 20 3/4 on that one. We'll go through all of yours and weigh them and measure them. They have a weight requirement. They're supposed to be 250. I'm at 264, 268, 262. Underweight is not acceptable. If you're in retail and you say something is 250 grams, it has to be 250 grams or more. So we don't want to be under. If you're going to favor one direction, favor going a little heavier. We're going to look at the cuts. They should be from end to end. There should be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They should be uniform length. They should be on the top of the baguette. You want to see what we call a cat eye opening. They kind of open up and close back as you go. And ears. Ears are an interesting topic. People fuss over ears. Honestly, the better the interior is on the baguette, the worse your ears are going to get, because you've created a delicate interior. Ears need a little structure to open up and hold an ear. So we're not fussing too much about ears when we grade. Surprisingly, people get all wound up about ears. There's a couple of things. That's a seam that's not on the bottom of the baguette. So we have a couple faults. We do have a little bit of an ear here. This guy has a weird spot where the scoring wasn't appropriate. So right here and right here, we didn't get a great depth on the score, and the baguette didn't open well. So you'll see it's kind of held. If your baguette scores don't overlap each other well, you'll get something called a band or a belt, where you'll have a really small area that'll pinch closed, and it literally looks like you've put a belt on and tightened it, and nothing can expand. So the cuts are really important for the baguette to open up. On the bottom, you'll see some dark, which this is okay. This amount of dark is okay. Anything more than that, we don't want, but a little bit is okay. The next thing is it crispy? We're going to listen to it, and then we're going to cut her open. And what you want is an open interior, open cell interior. The color of the inside of the baguette should be a creamy yellow. We say it's the color of the wheat. If you overmix your dough, every time the paddle or the whip goes around in a mixer, it incorporates oxygen. And if you keep letting that happen, you're going to oxygenate the dough. And oxygen is a bleaching agent. So if you've ever heard of OxyClean, oxygen will wipe the color and the flavor out of the inside of the baguette. So we want to keep mixer rotations down to retain this. And the French have a saying that you want these holes big enough for a mouse to run through. So big open cell structure is what we're looking for. And then we're going to come in and try it. We try everything you make. I know we haven't had a big eating session, but we cut it up, we evaluate it for taste. We're looking for the flavor of the wheat to be in the dough. And again, don't overmix your dough or you'll lose that quality. It'll just taste kind of like wallpaper paste. Flavors that we're looking for, cereal flavors, like toasted wheat cereal. You'll pick up buttery tones. Even though there's no butter in a baguette, you'll pick up butter flavors. You can pick up toast flavors, coffee flavors, things like that. All of these will come through. And when you eat the baguette, It should be crisp when you bite into it, and then the crust should go away. You shouldn't be chewing on it for any length of time. So the trick is to get this eggshell crust, this very thin crust, and when you bite in, you have a crisp experience, and then it melts away. That's where things are really lovely. So that's what we're looking for. Color, I'm a color fan. I like color's flavor to me, so a traditional American looking baguette, a very pale baguette, is not really what we're looking for. So don't be afraid of putting some color on your baguettes. And happy eating.